Hello everybody, it's me, Spongy Tonight, and welcome back to Spongy World 2, or the Spongy World Custom Series, and I'm like going all over the place with the camera. In the last episode we began our adventure, and off camera Pandoras made his way here, so we'll have a chat with him in a second. I should talk to you guys about the stuff I did off camera. I added a few more things to like the cave house, just to like block off like the other parts of the cave. I also did the same over here, and like over there and down here. So, I figured I'd make the place a little bit more homey. Although I do need to, like, make it a bit more easier to move around in, but that's beside the point. I extended the chest, which is why everything's like down there. I also got myself a new shovel and a new pickaxe and a new axe, since I was doing stuff off camera, mainly like chopping down trees. I also made a new spear. We'll be using the other spear for now, when this breaks. I also made another weapon. I did quite a lot of things. There's also a few things I did outside, but let's have a chit chat with Pandoras first, see what he has to say. Okay, we got a quest. I've made it through, Spongy. The others should be coming through in time, but for now, you should get some real armor weapons. I recommend mining, but try not to go too deep for iron. In fact, can you bring me some spare iron? It will help us both. Okay, I'll keep that in mind, mate. So, we need to get iron. Bring Pandoras 10 iron ingots. Okay. I'll do that. Hopefully you can't hear my brother in the other, like, room. My older brother's actually moved out, but my younger brother's still here. Good old Terrence. Anyway, what else was I going to do? Oh yeah, I was going to show you guys outside. So let's go that way. Wait, there's a silverfish out here. Hello. Are you friendly? Hello, I'm, Silver.
It's no use!
I'm a whale silverfish. But I'm not like the others. They bite and attack adventurers, but I'm not like them. I want to be a good silverfish. Can I join you? I'll do my best to fight. I promise I'll be of use. Do you follow a page? Okay, I guess I could recruit you. I know we have like followers join us, but we'll deal with that later. Anyway, I made like a little farm up here. I also blocked up the water using the farm. I put down some wheat. I had to go cut some grass around the area. Actually, still a few around there. I mainly went down there to do it. I also started like a little tree farm here with these and chopped down some trees. I did quite a bit off camera. Although I didn't get rid of this cobweb from last time, which is kind of funny. I also configured everything now, so everything should be working alright. I added a few recipes because there's a few things I noticed that didn't really work right, and I'll show them to you guys quickly. So if I grab this cobblestone, well, I got this from like mining like over there. But yeah, if I press usage, if you guys don't know, the Underground Biome mod has a recipe for cobblestone, and I actually didn't know this until I found out myself in like season 4, which is kind of funny. I've had this mod for quite a while and I've only just realized this. But anyway, what you can do, I believe, is basically you can put like 4 cobblestone around and it'll give you stone. Here it is. You can put down any cobblestone, it'll give you the regular cobblestone. And I guess they did that so in case you needed regular cobblestone for whatever reason. I didn't know you could do this actually. I thought that if you wanted cobblestone you would have to make like an infinite cobblestone generator or something like that. But I added in, well, the problem is here, I added in the rival rebel mobs, and that same recipe makes steel. So what I've done is I made it so if we make steel, we can actually convert it back. So let me just like make steel just to show you guys. So there, we'll get steel. Actually, I did it wrong. I just realized this. Oh well, whatever. I'll fix this later. But just know that I did that just so we could make cobblestone still, because otherwise we would be able to make it still. I guess we'll just keep hold of this still for now. Don't ask why you make steel this way. That's just rival rebels for you. We saw it, it's just my OCD is getting on. Anyway, I think that's well, the silver wanted some rotten flesh, right? So we'll give him this. Hello. I accidentally ate it. What am I doing? I only need to give him one actually. Hiya. Come. Thank you. So are you gonna like follow me? Let me just test. I'm gonna go over here. We're gonna have like a follower. Okay. This is weird. I don't think I've ever had like silverfish be friendly. They're usually out to get me, but Silver here is actually apparently friendly. Okay, I guess they'll be accompanying me alongside Dash. Come on, Dash. Oh, mount up on you. Now, what I want to go and do for mining actually is I want to go over there. The reason being is because I discovered that this takes a while to mine, like the stone that's around this cave. So I figured we'll go somewhere else. Yeah, we should be alright. I think Silver should follow us. They might not necessarily follow us because of reasons. Where are you going, Dash? Whatever, they'll follow me anyway. I can see Silver in the water. I'll keep him close. And I want to go over there. Oh, there's good in water. Let's kill it. I need its ink. I do need its ink, by the way. I really do. Okay. Any other fish down there? No, there's just regular fish and a silverfish. Why are they called silverfish anyway? Like, they're not fish, they're bugs. But whatever, I guess. Okay. I also made a few torches. Just, you know, I might as well get out everything I've done. Oh, he attacks creepers even. I think I've had followers attack creepers. Well, he did say he will fight anything, right? So, I guess, whatever. You did it. I appreciate it. Dash ain't gonna really fight. She's a pacifist. She doesn't like fighting. But we still have her accompany us. Just in case we need to make a quick escape, we can use her. I guess we can fight on her, which sounds ridiculous, but whatever. We can do that, you know? We have this spear for a reason. You know, grab this coal. We obviously want to get iron, but I'm going to grab coal just because it's here. We might want to make more torches. Okay. Right now, by the way, I have no way to keep my thirst up, so I probably should make more, like, water containers for now. We should be alright with just this, honestly. It should be okay. How are we doing for food? I just have some apples. Keep in mind, we're still at the start of the series. We don't really have a lot to go off of. We just have a few things here and there, so hopefully it will be enough. What the heck is that? A flying spider? Take this. Okay. Alright, there's another recipe I did add, and I guess I'll explain this as I like mine. I've configured I have infernal mobs as normal. We had that in previous series, where like the mobs can spawn in as like rares. In fact, we encountered one last episode. But I've configured them so if we actually beat them, they will drop bottles of Enchanting. And the reason I did that is because I've added a recipe so we can make that into hearts. Because in this version, the more health mod doesn't work quite right, and you don't gain more health as you level up. So I decided to work around that by just making it so we can like just make them. It may seem like a bit of a cheat, but it's my only real solution. Because the other option would be to just raid dungeons until we eventually get enough health. At least this way we actually have a reason to try and fight the infernal mobs. It gives us a bit more reward. Normally they would just drop armor and stuff, but I changed it now, so that's not the case. I guess we'll mine down now. I don't want to go too deep because, like Pandoras says, it might be dangerous. Well, he didn't really say it was dangerous, but you know, it's generally dangerous. I don't know how dangerous it actually is, by the way. I know there's a lot of dungeons underground. In fact, we can get to the cake dungeon if we're lucky. Although I don't see it on the radar anywhere. I actually discovered you can like mess around with that config and make it a lot bigger if you really want to. I haven't changed that. The only thing I've done is turn on the big ships. But I guess in future series we could totally do that. That'd make it a little bit more interesting if we ever encounter a cake dungeon. I don't know, so just to make the series more fun, I guess. I can't think of any practical applications. Yeah, I don't see any iron yet. Yeah, I do see other caves in the minimap. Maybe we can mine over to them. Do we want to mine over to them though, or do we want to like see if we can find a way through? Well, you know what, we'll just do a bit of strip mining, right? I have pickaxes for a reason. If we need to, we can return home and always get more anyway. And I can always speed this up if I have to. But yeah, I do have a bunch of other things as well to note. But yeah, I also turned off the hunger from the dogs. The reason I did that, by the way, is in the Spongy world, we didn't have that feature. The doggy talents, they have a feature where you have to kind of feed your dogs. Otherwise they like starve to death, I guess. I disabled it in the Spongy world because I figured, well, we're going to be having a lot of other things to worry about, so having an extra thing to worry about is, you know, a big thing. Besides, we had to worry about the dogs anyway because of them dying easily. So I just decided to only disable it so we wouldn't have to worry about it. Besides, it might get annoying if we have like multiple dogs in like the future or whatever. Because I do want to have more wolves, and we will be having the previous wolves from like the previous series joining us at some point, so yeah. I might even bring back some of the old wolves that haven't appeared forever, like the wolves from the New Fun World that we haven't seen since the New Fun World. Although their names are actually the same as wolves that we've had before, which is kind of funny. I probably should rename them, but that's beside the point. I'll worry about that when we get to that. I've got a lot of plans, but yeah, I guess I'm gonna speed this up. So, time for some speeding. I think I may have found the bug. Apparently, you can just fill up the water cup anyway. Like, really anyway? Like, can I just click anything and it just gives me water? That doesn't make any sense. How does it do that? Oh well, whatever. Oh, and by the way, you may notice it also says we can now select a class, so we can do that. If I can remember the button. Because we have the level up mod, so I can actually, like, level up and stuff. But so, first we're going to pick our class, and I'm going to be a freelancer because they get extra points. So, yeah. So now if we press the button I assigned this to, I can now level up any skill, and we have like 23 points, and yeah. I guess for now, for damage, I'm just seeing what these actually do, because I can't remember. We can get these all up to 50, by the way, so you know what, I'm going to get this up, and we'll get up sword skill so we can do more damage. We'll get up a defense skill. Oh, extra ore chance, you know what, that sounds fun. Okay. So we're now a little bit stronger. Just a little bit. Not too much, but you know. The level up mod was pretty useful in Season 4, to be fair, because the critical hit came in handy because it meant I did a lot more damage than I really did. Like, it gave a massive damage increase. Anyway, back to mining. Honestly, it just occurred to me that this might not necessarily have iron, but nonetheless we're getting to another cave, so maybe we can potentially go deeper. I can see only coal so far though, so we'll mine what we can though. I might as well grab this coal. Still kind of scared me there for a second. I thought they're like an actual silverfish. I don't think you can hurt them, by the way. They're on your, because they're on the same team as you. You can hurt them. I think I can like try. It doesn't really work. Also, that's good. It means I can't accidentally hit them. But oh, hello. Yeah, I forgot you went for like creepers. Yeah, take him out. Good job. He really does do his best, honestly. Okay, well, looks like this cave leads like off that way somewhere. We'll just follow the cave for a bit, actually. I don't really think I need more coal than I already have grabbed, so we'll. If we need it, I can always come back anyway. I'm looking for iron because we're gonna need quite a few iron. Okay, getting deeper here. Okay. Oh, here it is. It like blends in. Silver kind of found it. Yeah, apparently they're useful than I thought. Good job, silver. Unfortunately, we can't find any silver, but whatever. I mean, he apparently eats raw flesh. He's like me. When I used to eat like the flesh back in like the last series. Okay, so we've got 12 iron. That's pretty good. I'm gonna just look around and see if there's any more before we head back. You never know what we might find. I honestly have no idea what to expect, but whatever. You guys coming? Okay, what is this, clay? What kind of stone is this? Okay, this is the blue stone. I think I used this to like make the pole in the last series, and then I used it later to make something else. Ooh, stone. I mean iron. Okay. Okay, we've still yet to encounter those guys yet down there. They're like a part of Mr. Reis, I believe. They're like a weird faction. I don't know what you can do with them. I just know that there's like a faction and you pick... And you actually may notice on my hotbar, where the Battlegear is on the other side, where my shield is and such, there's like a bar, and that's basically your faction standing. Like there are... like as we fight, that will change. Right now we have no standing because we haven't done anything. Although one thing I did find is apparently it's not world dependent, which is weird. Like you can gain faction in another world and then change world and you'll still have the same standing, which makes no sense. Okay, how much iron do we end up with? 18. That's not too bad. I think we get more iron from like the ores. Okay, what am I doing? I want to look at this. I can see a tower off in the distance. Let's go check that out and then we'll head back. Yeah, we can teleport back, by the way. We do have that option. The map mods I have allows me to do that. I'm gonna try not do it unless I need to. Mainly because we have like pets and followers. If I'm by myself low or off camera, I can do it low, I guess. Or if I just want to get somewhere quickly, I guess I can leave them and then come back to them. I guess I can do that. You know, there are things I can do. Also, I don't know why Dash took damage, but whatever. I'm sure she's fine. I gave her proficiency in like survival. The floating? No, that's a seagull. What's a seagull doing here? Get out of you. Die. I don't know why there's a seagull here, but whatever. We'll make our way to this tower. Okay, I'm breaking in. Okay. If I remember correctly, there's a lot of traps here. Oh, and like swords. That's actually a good way to get like a 3 iron sword off the bat, and I'm out of inventory space. Yay. What the heck happened over here? Okay, let's break this. Did this just spawn in really badly? I can see the thing over here. Slowly repairs itself when not equipped. Senses nearby orbs are nearby. Cool. I guess I'll take this. Oh, I can't pick it up because my inventory is full. Yeah, of course. Let me just... I'll put a waypoint there and we can come back to this. I can sort my stuff quickly. Loot! My brother's like making a lot of noise in the other room. I don't know what he's doing. I think he's playing Minecraft as well. Okay, I need you to stay here. Yeah. Their dialogue doesn't change, by the way. They just say the same thing. Come here. I'll make you sit down. Okay, so I'm gonna teleport. So if we go to our waypoints, we can like click here and we can teleport. So yeah, we're back. So while I'm here, we'll put this on here. We'll cook that up. I don't know what gives us like double iron, by the way. That's just a weird glitch, I guess. But whatever. I guess I'll put this in here. We can get this... Pandoras can use that. I don't know. I have other weapons I want to use. Anyway, let's see what this does. So, water breathing after taking drowning damage. That seems kind of weird. It is made of gold. Does it give more armor than what I'm wearing? It does. Okay, I guess I'll wear it then for now. Gives us a little crown. We are royalty now. Yes indeed. Okay, throw that in there. We'll eat some oranges. For some reason the spruce trees just drop them, and I guess we'll drink. Apparently it doesn't matter where I am, I can just drink wherever. There's just water in the air, you know. Oops. Yeah, that's probably why it's poisonous water. It's, you know, not even water. I didn't know you could do this, by the way. I guess that's an oversight. Okay, teleport me back here. Taking damage. It's okay. Also, we get an enchantment table. I don't think we can mine this now. Well, it looks like we can, but I'm not going to try just in case it breaks. I think you do need an iron pickaxe for it. Okay, we can now pick up all this stuff. I'll take this rotten flesh, do the Incanda, we'll keep that on hand. It just shows when it's like a certain, going to be a certain moon. We'll take this anvil. I think we can pick up that, which is weird. Okay, what's this? Explosion dropped. Slowly repairs itself when held. Shoots explosive arrows when used. Okay, I guess we got a ranged weapon now. Oh, we got some skills. Let's bring up the menu. Okay. I'll put some more skills in mining, and then we'll go for athletics so we can move faster. We'll become stronger. Okay. I don't know why I'm taking these, like, plates. I don't need them. Okay, steel. More bows, steel ignorant. Okay. I guess that's part of more bows then. It's a good thing it tells me what everything is. Gold horse armor. I guess I'll take that. Okay. Wait, isn't there like arrows in one of these? I just remembered that. Yeah, there is. Okay, I'm gonna take these. If we want to make a bow, we can do that. I don't think we have enough. I'll just require stuff. Oh, we can take a bed. I just realised. We'll grab that so we can set our spawn. I did die off camera while messing around, but that's beside the point. Nothing really bad happens if I die anyway, so it's not like it matters. Okay. Got a lightning spell, and we've got this. I guess we'll get rid of this line for now. I don't really need it. Okay, waypoints. Actually, we can just walk back. We need to get our. We need to grab our friends and good old Dash. Come with me. I will guide you. Okay, there actually is string in here. Actually, I just realized this because there's webs. Oh, we got enough. We got enough string anyway. We killed a few spiders. Okay, let's make our way back to the cave home. Okay, you guys come. They'll be fine, they'll come. Okay. There's another big tower over here. From what I remember, this one's very awkward to get through. We'll come back and do this another time. I don't really feel like doing it right now. You had to like go in at a certain kind of day. I can't remember if it's day or night. So we'll try out later. I want to get back home anyway. We need to focus on the quest. We don't have time for all these damn structures. But I'll put a waypoint there just so I know it's here. Tower. Exit menu. Okay. Okie dokie. Once again, by the way, I'm jumping when I'm putting them because they bug out for whatever reason. There also might be more in the cave that we were in, but it's fine. We'll be back, you know. Where am I going to go? For a second I thought that was the ocean, but that's just the game's rendering in weird. Okay. It's weird not having the map from like season 4. We don't have that map. We just have the older ones because that one isn't available in this version. At least I don't believe it is anyway. It's fine. I don't really mind. Okay, creeper. Oh man. Okay, Silver, take out the creeper. Okay, he's just going to go for me. Take this. Go for him. You're doing a bad job. Take this. I'll fight him myself. Take this. Okay, we took him out. Okay, I can hear a witch. Hold on, I don't know where they are. Oh, they're in my house. Get out of my house. This is my home. Okay, we took him out. Or her out. It was a witch, so you know, its gender is ambiguous. Okay, I don't know where Dash. Whatever, we'll leave them door open. Yeah, actually, I think there might be a guy in the house. Hello? Oh no, they're outside. They're gonna try and come into the house. We'll worry about them later. Stay here for now. So we need the iron, which we have a ton of now. Mine then craft. Okay, here you go. This should do for now. Here, while you was gone, I got us some fish. It should keep you going, and it might be better than that flesh you ate. See, even he remembers. Okay, thank you. So he gave some cooked fish. That's pretty nice, actually. I really appreciate that. Okay. Put some more points in us. in us. Oh yeah, we can sneak. The sneaking is actually better in this because you can move. It actually makes you move faster. We'll put a few in actually. It'll be a stealth archer. Actually, oh, we can't do that. Okay. Whatever, it's fine. We also got a ton of iron now. We got enough to make like armor if we wanted. I think we're alright on armor. Like I know this stuff sucks, but it's pretty good. Let's focus on making some weapons. So before we call the episode, I'm gonna make like we'll make a spear. I think we can just make it like this, right? That's not how you make a spear. There we go. Now we have a good weapon. And I'll keep the shield for now. We could make an iron shield, but whatever. I guess we can make some iron tools. So let's go do that. I can still hear my brother. I don't know why he's like so loud, but whatever. I sincerely apologize for that. Oh, we can sleep. I just remembered. Because we got a bed. Okay. Let's put it here. I guess we can also make a bucket and like other things. Do we have flint? Yeah, we do. We can make flint and steel as well. I think you make it like this. And we'll make some shears, we'll make a bucket. I'm just gonna make like some general tools just to help us. Apparently that gave us experience. What, does everything give us experience? What is this, arena? This is old school's arena now. What the heck? But anyway. We can make a bow. Can we make like any good bows? Let's see. Can we like an iron bow? I'm just guessing because we got the more bows mod, so we can do that. We could make this, the Thunderlord. Do we have enough of these? We might. Oh, we don't have enough string for it, darn. Whatever. Oh, getting attacked. Good work. Okay, he's alright. He can take a hit. You know, we'll hold off for a bow for now. Also, I need to sort out this, like yesterday, but we'll worry about that later. We've got 3 more experience points to cash in. I'll put some in archery. But yeah, I'll call the episode here. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. I hope you guys enjoyed. Remember to leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Until then, boop!